on
Interesting
HBTV.
fact about the last game we just watched. Dino and Deadman, they actually played each other in the Swiss stage on Boombox, and that game ended 0-0.
2-1.
Let me know if the
Yeah,
stream's
those
up.
teams were really equal.
At this point, I gotta be rooting for Deadman's team here after what we just seen them play. It'd be pretty demoralizing after they went through all that and just got blown out.
You know what always seems to happen though, in like any kind of sports where you have like one team has to go like 3 or 4 overtimes to win a game. The next game, they get fucking smoked. Like I don't know why that is. I guess just because they're tired. It's an emotional letdown after you win that quadruple overtime game, and then you play your next game, and you're just tired of playing. You know.
Yeah, you put all your time and energy.
Yeah,
finishing.
sometimes they're kind of worn out, and sometimes the reverse kind of happens where the team that's been sitting gets kind of a little rusty.
Hey, I got Mr. Gan here.
Hello.
You guys, can you let me know if the stream's up? Okay.
It is up. I can see it up.
Wonderful. We got the semifinals here, guys, of SOCL 200. Woo! We got Deadman's team coming off a huge overtime win, now facing a Googie's team, which is probably a surprise team to make the semifinals, guys. Wouldn't you say so?
You know, my team played them in the quarterfinals, and they were really, really good. Like, this team is no fluke.
Just looking at
Yeah,
their players,
I
though,
like most of Googie's pick.
they're working
is
well.
pretty underrated, and I think definitely Penguin last, as late as he went, was pretty underrated too.
Yeah, Googie made a lot of good value picks.
Oh, for sure, for sure. And you got Hark Mollis as a sub, I believe.
Yeah, we gave him Hark based on kind of who was available and who we thought was fair.
They accidentally closed the window.
Oh, Googie.
Oh, Googie's way out ahead, I think. Yeah, Hark can block that boost. Nice.
Yeah, they're good. We got a 1-1 match now. We got power-ups.
Googie
It's
could
like
have had
Quibble's
that tag
getting that
pro.
tag pro.
Arm Branch able to get mid diffused. Penguin's probably gonna be out here with his juke juice.
Oh, goes right in the boost lane. Very
Quibble.
uncharacteristic play.
Quibble ends up on the wrong side of those spikes and gets both her and Dino killed, or Deadman killed.
I'm surprised. Usually with the juke juice, you see people heading towards 4.
That's where I thought he was going, but I guess he just assumed he was gonna be sniped and wasn't able to avoid it.
That's the thing with Smirk. It's kind of like a mind game. You kind of have to play around with your defense opponent, see if you can psych him out. It's really the only way to get out. If it's a 1-on-1 or a 1-on-2, you really have to try to psych out the defense.
It's almost worse to be in front of them in a one-on-one on Smirk
Oh,
because
Hark just jukes Arm Branch out and gets out through team tiles.
the only one in front, he's gonna be able to boost off this wall. This should be able to
Impressive.
get their return.
Beautiful cap by Hark Mollis.
Impressive.
Start to finish.
Yeah, but in a one-on-one on Smirk, it's almost a disadvantage to be in front of them because then they're just able to trail you and line up that boost.
It is, and it's pretty easy. Like, the boost lanes are open enough where you practice it enough, you're not really going to mess it up. So it's really
Yeah.
tough to juke out.
You almost need a teammate there to either block the boost for you, or you've got to just be
Or
patient
you gotta-
and kind of wait.
Sometimes you can try to lure him into that corner, but a smart defender will just line up that boost anyway and snipe you while you're in the corner. And then you have a difficult angle taking that yellow neutral boost. You have to take it at a downward angle if someone's on your tail, and it can be done, but it's very easy to mess up.
So something that I don't know if you guys just noticed, Deoxys, I mean, they're going to get a power-up battle now, but he grabbed 2-on-1, which is there's really no reason to do that. I guess unless you're Deadman, but even he gets returned there. So something about Smirk, even though sometimes it looks open to get out, you got to be careful about just picking up and trying to go with the flag.
Looks like he's gonna be out gate here.
Turning
And
around,
he's
going back
turning
to the team
around.
boost.
Penguin has a rolling bomb. He's gonna be sitting on the flag
Oh.
for a second.
Oh,
Donuts.
Donuts
Almost.
nearly at him.
Oh man.
Right, Kugi is looking to boost 4. It's past
past
2 of
two.
them.
Good boost. See what he can do.
See if
Gonna
you
Off the
take the
wall?
right angle here.
The top
Oh.
Almost.
That was a nice angle.
Past 3.
was definitely
that's
good.
a
If
cat.
Hart doesn't.
Oh.
Oh,
Wait,
Hart
why
doesn't
does he
take
What?
the
take the boost there?
He
And
had
Wow.
to go for
That
boost.
was bizarre. Communication breakdown there on blue team.
I have to say
He
so.
needed to know he was 4 beat.
I don't know. There's also a situation where maybe they were telling him, you know, slow down, we'll take care of this guy, and they just weren't able to. So who knows what happened there?
It looked like he was about to get.
Deadman past 3.
He's still past
He
3.
has
This
a
one
real good
doesn't look
chance.
like it's going to
Yeah,
be
looking
any
like it's
trouble.
gonna be a cap.
That's a 2-2 game now with 4.5 minutes left.
Red
Go
had
on,
won the
Branch.
last 2 pup battles across the map.
Playing it
So I
smart,
think
not
that
going anywhere.
gave them momentum to get that cap.
Tripple's going to be contained. Deadman's fighting for the button. He spiked himself, but I don't think she had enough of an open window to get through.
Oh,
Penguin
great.
with a nice boost, forcing him to
Yeah.
grab.
Donuts had a very nice boost block there too to clear a path.
Yeah, wonderful, wonderful teamwork. Quite honestly.
Now Googie's going to slow down, try to get one less defender ahead of him here. Sees a tag pro spawning.
You know, he should have gone flag pro if he would have been a little more patient. It's better to go flag pro here, kill yourself, clear base.
This looks like it's going to work out pretty good for them.
Yep. Okay. There you go.
Nice use of tag pro by Harkmalis to clear out 2 possible offensive defenders.
Great move by red team.
Donuts defense has been, Donuts and Penguins defense has been really solid this game.
I think you're starting to see why Googie's team was the #1 seed coming into the playoffs.
Yeah, they're playing really well as a team. That's for sure.
They don't have the big names that some of the other teams did, but they're definitely playing as a unit, and it's showing.
That's what you see in SOCL a lot, though. You see a lot of teams that might not have the player names, but they play well together.
Farm Branch saving Quibble there with that button.
Oh,
Range-
Penguin.
Nice
Uncharacteristic.
boost to secure that tag pro.
And Quibble's going to kiss the
And
tag
it
pro. And now
looks
they have 2
like-
tag pros on D.
This is going to be a cap for the Axis.
Yep, there it
The
is.
boost saving him, and he gets it in.
Dead Nan's team is not giving up, even though he's probably about to fall asleep. He's on his
Can
last
blame him.
whims here, guys.
This is going to be contained, probably sniped by Penguin. See if Deadman pulls something out.
He's
If
trying.
anyone can, he will.
Nearly had the
Close.
split there.
2 minutes left.
Plenty of time. We're going to start to see some positioning for pups soon.
Yeah, DXs didn't really have a chance going under there just based off the positioning. I think even if they weren't showing it, you kind of had to try to go above them there.
While Red may have won pups in the numbers sense, Deadman did get a tag pro mid, but it might not help since Penguins passed 3 with a rolling. It's diffused. Deadman had to go
For the
flag pro.
game, Deadman's team is winning 12-9 now on the power-up battle. Everything else is pretty close. Hold time 330 to 343.
Ooh, what are you eating? Sorry.
Who's eating stuff?
I thought I heard someone eating.
Nah, not me at
Nice
least.
boost by Googie to get top.
The Ox is doing everything he can to evade 3 here. Manages to stay alive again, boosting into team tiles.
He's really picking up
Yax
for
is
Deadman's
not
slot.
able to get the tag pro.
You got 35 seconds.
Deadman
Deadman's
just
past
blasts
2.
right past Googie.
Park with a little protection here from Penguin.
Always
Deadman
use
does have
protection.
to
Sitting
save
on the
for a
flag
while,
for a few seconds. Deadman's going to be able to stay alive though.
and Hart gets out safe.
Oh, Penguin with a huge Block.
Oh,
man.
Deoxys
That's why
should be in
Armbranch puts
front
him ahead
though.
of 3. Armbranch gets back in front.
They don't have to cap here. They just need to
No,
hold.
exactly.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
mistake.
There it
going
is.
for the
That was
gate.
a mistake.
3,
Googie's team heading to the finals to
Salt
play
on the wound.
Nebuchadnezzar's team. Here we go, guys. We got SOCL 200 finals lined up. Let's see, what are our early round predictions here? We got Nebuchadnezzar's team, which is Nebuchadnezzar, Bottle Line, Maurice, and Kaduk. And we have Googie's team, which is Googie, Donuts, Harkmalis, and Penguin. What are you guys thinking?
I think based on what we just saw, I'm taking Googie's team.
I think I'm on the Googie hype train as well.
Ooh,
They've been playing really well together.
I'm kind of gonna lean. I've watched Neb's team play a couple times, and I just like they have a lot more experience and talent against some of the upper level players in our leagues, and I don't know. I'm kind of feeling Neb's team.
I think I gotta stick with Nebuchadnezzar too. I really liked his draft. I think he was able to get incredible value for every player he's taken.
To be fair, Nebuchadnezzar was the 7 seed and Googie was the 1 seed.
Huh.
So if
Let's see.
Neb's team wins, then technically it's a David versus Goliath, but it's not quite so much.
I don't know if we can
These
take
teams
the
are pretty-
Call it a
seeds.
slight upset. I don't call it a David versus Goliath exactly, but
I mean, you play random teams each round, so you could have done this again. You could have had a totally different person with the 1 seed. So
Let's
A
see.
slight correction, it's not random for the Swiss tournament. To give you a little rundown, the first round is random. You just play the team that's next to you in that sense. But the second round, teams that won the first round will be matched up against teams that won the second round, and teams that lost the first will be matched up with teams that lost and tied for the same way. And that continues on through the rounds. So the teams that continue to do well will continue to play the teams that do well.
oh, interesting.
Which creates this kind of tiered system that we have, and in my opinion, makes for a really well laid out
Yeah.
like 1 through 8 teams.
yeah, the Swiss format does a really good job of correctly ranking the teams and seeding them pretty well. So for Googie's team to have been a 1 seed, not only did they have to go, they went 4 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie in the 5-game format. They had to play winning teams almost the entire way. They had to play other teams that were good, that had won games, and they went undefeated. So
Actually, they did tie their first game against E, but then they were able to get the next 4 wins against Spheroid, Prism, Micro, and Isug. Then Neb's team, on the other hand, they were 3-2. He lost to Gem the first game, beat Viles the second, beat ABCD the third, beat RB Bear the fourth, and they lost to... Wait, where's their loss? I missed something here. I don't know what I said, but it's all been wrong.
they lost to Vile's team 4-1,
Oh,
and
yes,
they lost to Gem's
to
team
Viles.
2-0.
So they lost their first 2 games, actually.
Yeah.
Well, that means their wins have come against lesser quality opponents.
Looks like we're
Exactly.
getting started, guys.
You think that's gonna show here?
I'm sticking with my Googie prediction. All aboard the Googie train. Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Choo choo.
Let me just arrange the map
Alright.
here.
Most likely, Kaduk will be getting that Tag Pro, which is the one that sticks out here.
2,
Donuts is going to be getting that Rolling Bomb. And we'll see Hark probably get right.
See if that tag pro comes into play early here.
Not quite yet, he still doesn't have any help on offense.
Not sure why no one switched up.
And now he has 2 helpers.
Well, that's not bad.
It's not good. You can't expect someone to play one-man defense on velocity.
Well,
Or can you? No.
Yeah.
Looks like Neb was not able to keep the flag in base.
Oh,
Maurice
Penguin.
signing Kaduk's death warrant with that bomb.
Neb going for the kiss, it looks like. Step backs
Neb
off.
does well to stay alive there.
Both teams holding quite impressively so far.
But did put himself in a bad position and letting Donuts 42 get the return.
A lot of times you'll see that you'll kind of go toward the other flag carrier even though you're not looking for a kiss, but you know that they want to kiss less than you do, so you'll be able to kind of contain them a little bit.
Ball online with a couple of huge returns. Continues that.
They have a chance here. Now there's 3 in base, maybe not.
He's gonna have to do some wheeling and dealing.
There's a 4th guy arrives. Clean regrab for Maurice at least.
He's gonna want to wait.
And they're gonna be able. I don't know. Yugi's gonna be able to get out.
He's gotta be careful here.
Nice boost by Maurice, bouncing off the wall to get around Penguin.
To make sure you hit that correctly, or he could have been spiked
Oh.
himself.
Unfortunate spawn location there. All
Park
4
Mollis is
in
going to have to
base.
take a lap. Maybe
Yeah.
try to get some power ups and
Maurice
come
is
back in.
able to get a tag pro. They should be able to get a nice grab here.
There is a tag pro left that no one has seen yet.
They
so
have not noticed that yet. No, it looks like Neb sees it
looks
now.
like Donuts.
No,
is gonna
Donuts
get
Donuts
it, though.
gets there first.
Looks like Maurice is going to try to clear out base for Kaduk, which
Neb
leaves
has
only
a
one.
return. Tag pro runs out. He's able to contain him at least. Neb's able
and
to
they
get the
do get
return.
reset.
And he
Oh!
And a
can.
beautiful cap.
Oh,
All
nice
right.
blocks too. That was nice.
That was a good decision by Maurice to try to clear out base.
That's a
Trusting
beautiful
Neb to get
bounce.
that one-on-one return.
That's another thing about Velocity. A lot of times,
Time has been called.
Oh, we got a time.
ping is 4,500
4,500.
for some.
45.
Play through
500.
that shit, man. Play through that.
Dude, everyone
4,500
plays.
ping. Just predict where people are going to be 4.5 seconds from now, and just commit fully.
Ranger knows what he's talking about.
Yeah, but I really like the anti-re on Velocity because of how hard it is to get returns. And since it's hard to get returns, you can usually trust your flag carrier to stay alive longer.
That's a good point. Anti-restrats on Velocity actually work very, very well, but it just requires the whole coordination from the team.
I feel like
Requires the-
anti-re as a whole is becoming a lot more prevalent in competitive play.
Well, yeah, I mean, a lot of people have been starting to understand if you need a reset, and you're in a good position where you might have a tag pro, especially as an FC. If you're flag pro, kiss the other FC, kill the base, get your guy back there, and reset and maybe you have a cap scoring opportunity. I didn't explain
I'm a
that.
huge fan of anti-re. The way I've been playing it is pretty much the way I've always heard regrab be described, where like I'll do it, but then kind of like if I see one of my teammates spawning, or like if I see one of my teammates coming close, then I'll just leave. I'm like, nah, dude, I was totally helping. But yeah, I play regrab D in pubs a lot too. Sometimes it's just like, yeah, I'm too lazy to go chase, so I'm just gonna wait here because the flag's eventually gonna get back.
Let's see, they're still trying to figure out what's up.
They said they're good.
We got Nebuchadnezzar's team up 1-0 after 3 minutes. What do you think Googie's team has to do, really, to turn this around, Ranger?
I don't know. I mean, given the way that they've played so far, I think they just need to do a better job of making sure they have regrab, getting those pups. I mean, you could say that, I guess, about any two teams ever, but they just need to get pups and, stay in front of the flag carrier and make sure that they have re, and they should be able to turn this around.
Yeah, let's see.
I think fixing their ping issue would be a huge help for them.
That would be.
I wonder how long that was plaguing them.
Let's see, I've often thought that after this last season, people kind of adjusted to playing more aggressively on Velocity, where you play very aggressive to grab the flag, but you slow down and you're more patient as you're trying to cap. And I think it's worked well in the past. I'd like to see if any of those teams try to emulate that style.
I don't know. I feel like you have to be aggressive on velocity because it's just so easy for them to spawn and get across the map and have 3 in front of you right away. So I feel like if there's a time when there's only 1 and 2 in base, you just gotta go for it most of the time, as long as you have that regrab. And
Yeah,
sometimes
it's so,
even
so
if you
easy
don't.
to catch up too. I mean, like if you're ahead now and you're thinking, let me wait 2 or 3 seconds for the blocks to get there, it's too late. 2 or 3
It's
seconds
not
is
gonna
enough
happen.
time
There's
for
gonna be
everybody
2
to
or
get
3
in
more
front.
players there by
Yeah,
then.
exactly.
Weird. I think it says SOCL finals, but whatever.
Yeah, it's working. It's working for me.
Alright, here we go, guys. Reset. We're going to 7 minutes left. 1-0 Neb's team. Let's see if anyone can capitalize on the early power-ups.
So what we got here for power-ups, red team most likely gonna get that tag pro. And most likely a rolling bomb juke juice for the blue team.
2, 1.
It's gonna be big for red team here.
Oh, Gooey's dead by that bomb, but Hart's coming with a rolling bomb.
So
Hard
he
gets
gets
diffused
diffused.
before you can do any real damage.
Donut's not able to
And
do a
Donut's
whole
Yeah,
lot
they
with
weren't
that
able
tag
to
pro.
get any kills either.
Poor Donuts. Achieved nothing with the tag pro.
Blue defense did a good job of avoiding him and staying in position.
Yeah, that's where inexperience doesn't beat out experience there with the tag pro. Understanding where to position herself.
Donut's going for the bomb. Neb blocks him, prevents him from going anywhere with it. Duke, on
grab.
the other hand, is able to bomb Ball Don't Lie into the flag, and he looks to be
It's nice
almost
positioning
past
by Ball
3.
Don't Lie to make sure he didn't get bombed into spikes.
Red team making uncharacteristic grabs here.
Ball Don't Lie picking up the tag pro. It goes to Reed.
Fatigue is a real thing in Tag Pro. When you're playing for a good 4 hours straight at a competitive level like this, you can start to get tired and start to make mistakes based off of
An
that.
opportunity. Oh, Googie thought about hitting that bomb, didn't do it. I think maybe he might have tried that. It might have worked.
I don't know, it looked like they had it cut off, but you could have
Again, I
done some
feel like-
wheeling and dealing.
I feel like, you just gotta go for it because it's velocity, and,
Yeah,
he
I
stalled a
agree.
little bit, and those defenders were coming.
Yeah, you can't hesitate there. Oh, Penguin got out of the way there at the
Nice
wrong
grab by
time. But
Donuts to give his defenders a little bit more time.
Here we go. Oh,
Ooh.
good positioning by Kaduk there. But online doing what he does best, grabbing the flag. He has the most
Neb
grabs in
did
minor league
just
tag
get
pro. That
the,
is not
Tag Pro in
that
the
is not an
green
insult.
to his face.
Now with the tag pro on D. I got 2 juke juices on L.
Here we go. Donuts with
Donuts
the
Not
is
able
tag.
to defuse the
Donuts just
rolling.
needs to blast right at that flag as soon as possible.
Oh,
Oh.
Not a
Ooh.
fan of that choice there.
he messed
I know
up.
he's trying not to blast an offensive defender into
Yeah,
the flag.
he did
but,
have to slow down and go to the side a little to prevent him from going straight at
but
the
then
flag.
he should have gone straight at it after
But
he made
yeah,
that
he
little
did
stutter.
completely stop. I think he just needed to kind of change course a little bit, but still keep going at it.
Yeah.
Oh,
trouble
Hark
here,
I'm
Mollis.
not
Okay.
quite sure how Hark stayed alive there.
That was crazy.
He had no regard for
Oh
human
my God.
life.
Hark's still alive.
Oh,
Maybe because
he's
his
able to track it down.
4,500 ping is coming in handy.
He has
This
to
could
make
be an
decisions like
opportunity.
4.5 seconds ahead of everybody else. That's impressive. I just want to give Hark some credit.
Googie
Donuts
trapping
ahead of
himself, but gets a good
Oh,
handoff.
an
Can
opportunity
Penguin
There's
get
a
the
cat.
return?
Donuts return for Cat.
Bombed into
Oh
the
my
spike
God.
after bouncing off his teammate.
Still
How
is.
does that even happen?
This
There
is
it
the
is.
cap,
For sure.
tying
That
up
was-
the game.
Really nice by
Nice.
Donuts staying alive there in base.
Googie
That
re-ups
whole-
his tag pro.
That whole sequence of events was fairly crazy.
It's pretty nutty,
Googie
dude. It's
still
like
has
just
a tag,
nutty.
bro.
I don't know where Audi is right now, but he needs that EpiPen.
Donuts not in position. Oh,
He's able
nice
to get
kiss,
the
Donuts.
Nice
kiss.
heads up play by Donuts.
he was almost out of position where he couldn't have made that play.
I think Hark is lagging out again.
It's
See.
very possible. Oh,
No,
Nice blocks
Seems to
there.
have
Kaduk
control.
and Maurice just pushing Donuts and Googie anywhere they wanted to allow a cap.
looks like they might almost had another one.
this would be a good chance for Red to play some anti-re if they don't get the return here. Nope, too late.
Uh-oh. They might not have a regrab here. Donuts ready to boost in. When's that tag pro going
Maurice
away?
was just
Nice
killer.
teammate by Hark there.
1v1 with that tag pro. He just decimated
Oh.
everybody. That was nice.
Who's gonna notice that tag pro? Maurice gets it again.
Oh,
Let's see what he
Hart
does
did
with this
not-
one.
Change his trajectory.
Penguin putting himself in a little bit precarious position, but gets out.
I don't know how many pops Maurice just got with this tag pro and the tag pro before, but it's got to be at least 20.
He does have 7 non-return tags at the moment.
It's pretty impressive. I think all 7 of them came there in about a 30-second span.
Oh, the
an
block's
opportunity,
here?
an
See if the blocks are
opportunity.
here.
No, he
Maurice
forced
manages
it.
to
Yeah,
roll
Ned,
off
Ned,
and get
Ned
out.
pushed his way in, able to get a corner on him. That's nice.
Oh, Googie with the double move. One of my favorite jukes in the game.
So Neb's team has a slight edge in power-ups, up 4-12 to 8, and another slight edge in hold time, up about 40 seconds at 3:40.
Red team looks like they're
Ball
fighting
picks
for
up a rolling
regrab.
bomb.
They are at 14 and 8 power-ups now, so it's not quite as
Ooh,
slight as it
Googie
was.
with a double tap. That was nice.
That's a major league move right there. The double tap.
Ooh, a little bit of
Miscommunication
miscommunication.
there, yeah. Ball don't lie kind of jabbed Neb and
Googie-
Spike.
With a stutter step, making Maurice.
Oh, what a
And
move
he
by
kicks
He
in.
Googie!
ties
What a
it
nice
up.
job,
Looks like
Googie.
we can be heading to overtime again.
Maurice is
Don't
going
wanna
to be
speak
really
too
pissed
soon
about
on
that.
one.
That would be a pretty fitting end.
It would be.
Here we go, guys. 38 seconds now.
You know, if I know Chaz like I think I do, he's gonna pull something out here. These last 30 seconds.
Who's this?
Ball don't lie, also known as Chaz.
I don't know here. Googie makes the wrong move.
Everyone just needs to stay in front, play it safe.
All right, he's gonna go get that RB. No,
Maurice has him cut
Chaz
off.
is gonna go straight for the flag.
Everyone just stalling, trying to run clock out on this game.
Looks like we're gonna go.
That's
for
going to
the
be
overtime.
overtime.
2, 1.
Alright, so this first overtime is just going to be a straight 5 minutes, right?
Yep.
Yes.
5 minutes, no cap limit. Good old fashioned tag pro.
Well, just so you guys know, you are watching HBTV. This is the debut of my channel. It's like HGTV, but with Tag Pro and Bears. Came up with that myself.
Is that actually your slogan now?
I'm gonna make it my slogan.
Alright,
It's
I like it.
It's not a bad one.
I thought it was just something you were just kind of
Yeah, it's in the
at the
comment
time.
on my channel. Well, I was setting it up with Asdiff, and he goes, "It's like HGTV," and I was like, "Yeah, you're right, but with Tag Pro and Bears." For all the users that don't know, HGTV is a home education channel. I guess we could put it that way. I don't know if I can explain it correctly. We
I
in
think
no
it
way.
started out as like home and garden TV or something. Like I think that's where the G comes from, but
In no way
They,
do we support or influence HGTV.
Oh, I thought you were saying HD, as in just high definition.
No,
But
no,
whatever.
HG. It looks like Hark will kill you. I don't know what that means, guys, but...
No, he's gonna kill Hark because
Oh.
of Hark's internet debacle.
Although all streams on HBTV are streamed at a beautiful 1080p at 60 frames per second. Probably not, actually. I'm
not sure what I am streaming at, quite honestly. It's good. I had Ron
Looks,
Sponson.
I'm just gonna guess 720.
Had Ron Sponson help me. Thank you. Using the Ron Sponson OBS setup videos, sponsored by Ron Sponson. I don't know what I'm doing right now. Thanks for coming, guys. Appreciate the commentary.
Happy to, man. One of my favorite things to do in like situations like that where there's like a break between games or a timeout or whatever, I just think of the first thing that comes to my mind and just talk about it to myself for however many minutes I need to.
Normally it's about food.
It's usually about beer or food or something, yeah.
Alright, looks like Neb's team's going to start off with the tag bro in their base. Based off of positioning, I think it's better for them to keep that on defense.
Based off of the time we started, SOCL 200 will have lasted from draft to the final, into the finals, over 4 hours tonight.
We blame Dead Nan for that.
Let's push for 5.
So let's not.
Yeah, let's get this over.
It's been fun, but I think it's time for this to come to a close in 5 minutes.
Now, just to be clear for our viewers, this is a 5-minute overtime, so there's no golden cap.
But if the score is tied after this overtime, we will go to a 20-minute first goal wins, first cap wins overtime.
What is this, soccer?
Please.
A couple of
When do
resets.
we go to the shootout? That's what I want to know.
I think that was shot down, that idea.
Has that ever happened?
It was made. The map was made and tested, and people decided it was not a good idea.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
Bubble Knight gonna get a flag pro here. Donut's able to get a tag pro, and so is Neb. You gotta watch out, tag pro
Park
spawning there.
Wallace putting the jukes on Maurice, and it's gonna lead to a cap.
I'm not sure even what happened there. I lost focus, but looks like red team
I
just
don't
kind of
think-
cleared them out.
Neb would not have tried to go for
Park
that
Wallace had
tag
a
if he
very
knew
good
you
juke in
had
the
a tag
bottom left
pro.
to get around Maurice.
Bubble Knight looks to be contained, but he's able to just, merely able to just power through it.
We're at the 3-minute mark here, 1-0 for Googie's team, which would leave them as the finals champion and the #1 seed out of the group stage.
And it does look like they're gonna win at least 2 of the 4 pups.
Yeah, and they're going to have that tag pro on defense, which is going to lead to at least another 20 seconds of the flag being in base.
It's a smart move.
I will
Wanna-
say that
It's the conservative one.
one of the strategies that seems to work really well for the red team is they need to keep Donuts and Penguin on D. Any of the situations where one of them has wound up having to get on regrab and the offensive players have had to play D, that's pretty much every time the other team is capped has been one of those situations.
Googie looking to find a boost lane into base. He opts to boost behind.
He nearly
almost
had
gets
it,
in.
too.
That was surprising. I would have thought they would have closed that off quicker.
Sometimes when you close off one lane too quickly, it just opens up another.
That's a good point.
So it looks like Googie's kind of
Bubble
trying to be
Knight
patient, wait
seems
for
to be waiting
pops.
on the juke juice.
Googie is
And
going
he
to get
gets
a
one.
rolling.
Able to get the rolling.
He's gonna
Donuts
have the
gets a
bomb.
And a
tag
tag
pro.
pro. Be patient, wait for the tag pro.
Oh, there they go. Neb's team's out.
Almost does enough to
Hark has a
get
rolling
Donuts to
though.
help.
Is he lagging though?
Hark appears to be lagging.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
there's no logical
Oh.
reason he would just sit there right now.
Yep. He's just
looks
riding
like
those
he's
left
back.
walls.
He
He's
Oh
might
my
be.
god,
He
if
might be
he
using the
he
lag
caps
as a.
this
he's
way,
gonna
oh my
cap this
god.
through the lag.
Oh,
No,
ball
ball
don't.
don't lie is able to get out.
Kaduk made a
Chaz with some
huge
nice
block.
moves to get out of base.
Without Kaduk there, though, ball don't lie was done.
I'm not sure I agree with that decision of trying to escape there, because he did drag the defenders back to base and stop the regrab
We
train.
got 1 minute here. Can ball don't lie lead him? Oh,
So he will
Interesting
stay
boost. I'm not
alive.
sure if he intended for that boost to happen.
Definitely.
I don't think so. I think he's trying to get himself off that back wall of base, trying to cap. Just biffed it.
Oh, looks like Hart.
Looks like
maybe?
Duke is going to go pretty hard here because he does have a rolling regrab.
he's
I
gonna
think
need
we
a
need to
tag
keep an
press.
eye out on the Hark.
Kugi is taking
Ball don't
down
lie with a rolling
two
bomb.
How
Here's
much
an
time
opportunity.
is on
He's
that
gonna go right
rolling
at the
bomb,
flag
though?
tile.
It's gonna run out.
Oh,
and it's a
There you
cap.
go.
Penguin just pushed aside. It looks like we may be adding to another golden cap here.
20 seconds left. Anything can happen on this map in 20
Here we
seconds.
go.
Not
Oh,
have
there
any
is,
help
there
on
is
offense at the
definitely
moment.
enough time for
Is
something to
Googie
happen.
gonna
Yeah,
grab?
somebody needs to go grab.
Here we go.
This is gonna be the
He's
last
past
chance.
7
With
seconds.
that Tag Pro lead.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh my god! Oh, that
Oh!
was a ending!
He
I
was
need to see the
he was
replay on
the
that
flag
one.
tile when the flag was home, but the 25
It was the
seconds delay
.25. It was the
stopped them from
.25.
I'm not
happening.
sure if he was on it or if he was
Ladies
slightly
and
past
gentlemen,
it, but it
oh
was
my god,
close.
we're going to a golden cap overtime, but that was so close!
I'll be right back. You handle the commentary, guys. We're still
I
on.
gotta pull up this replay, see what that looked like. Hopefully I was specking someone close to it.
Fun fact, if you are recording as a spectator and download the raw data, you can go in and change who the focus is on.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then re-import it.
That's nice to know, because I thought when you're in center view, you're just kind of stuck with the angle of whoever you're spectating before you went to center view. But
When you're
yeah,
when
that's
you're
good to
yeah
know.
when you're in the thing is when you record it, it will show initially as the person who you were specking beforehand, but it does record the movement of everybody in the game rather than just a viewport of the player you were specking at first. So you can go in and change who the focus is on.
Alright, well luckily I got someone in on the action. And still not sure what happened. It was pretty close.
That's
Keep
just
at
crazy.
us. It'd be really cool if there was a slow-mo button on the replays, but
Yeah, I mean,
So what was the final verdict?
I gotta review the footage a couple more times.
Final verdict. This just in, Hark is feeding his cat.
Let's see.
Hark
Oh yeah,
lagging,
it
Hark
looks like he
feeding his
was
cat.
on the flag when they got the return, but he was very quickly past it.
Well, that's what happens. The .25 limits that cap from happening. It happened in Lag-Prone's game
It's
previous week.
slightly hard to tell exactly where the flag is with these splats too. So
We only have 14 viewers.
let's see. Yep, there was. I did a poor frame by frame where I just kept pausing it and playing it. And there definitely was one point in time when he was on the flag, and it was in base, so.
Should we blame Lucky
Regardless,
Spammer?
I don't know. Is that a bug or a feature?
I think it's the
you.
carrot's fault, let's be honest.
I blame the carrot.
I'm so upset about the carrot.
That reminds me, I'm gonna get a quick carrot game in. I need to
Can we
get my
all-
carrot, guys.
Can we all agree that carrots are our least
I
favorite
just want to
food
let
now?
everyone know.
Carrots.
When it comes to the final straightaway, if you should have a sense of whether or not you're going to be able to take it. Basically, you need to be on the straightaway with at least 35 seconds left.
I'd say it's closer to 40.
It's closer to 40, but so if you're not going to get the flare yourself, just use your boost and get in front of the guy who might have a chance, because then he'll be able to go faster. Unless you don't want to get the flare because you're a terrible person. But
All right. Well, thank you, Joe.
underway.
We are underway here in the 20-minute golden cap.
If I
Overtime.
remember correctly, Joe, you were one of the biggest proponents of protecting the axe flare.
Protecting the axe, this is true.
And you seem to have turned full circle, and you're saying to help people who don't have the flare yet.
Joe Hobo, 10 out of 10 confirmed hypocrite. You heard it here on HBTV.
I'll switch back to protect the carrot once I get mine.
Here we go.
All right.
Ball don't lie, trying to make his moves. He's coming in the
nice
base.
pass
Oh.
there.
Almost an opportunity.
Googie. Great
He had a nice
positioning.
juke followed by a nice boost, followed by Googie being in the exact right spot.
Thought we saw the end of the game.
Ball don't lie had a great juke coming out of base. Just greater OD.
Hark making a questionable boost. I'm not sure if it was lag induced or if it was just a mistake.
Donut's able to steal the rolling bomb. Doesn't quite get the return, but getting the rolling bomb was a pretty big play.
Maybe he was
Just
feeding his
baited,
cat again.
Googie juking out Maurice, even though Maurice had a
His
juke
time
boost.
is running out, though.
Oh my
Does
goodness.
finally get returned.
This could be dangerous. Oh,
This,
This is an
yeah, does
opportunity.
we
look
go.
like an
Pass
opening for
two.
Penguin.
Trying to participate.
Oh,
There it is!
There it is!
Wow.
What an ending.
uncharacteristic bomb.
Kaduk hitting a bomb there and actually blows his team out of the way. That was tough ending.
Wow, Googie's team comes away with the win, number
Kaduk
one
did
seed.
apologize in chat there. He acknowledges that his bomb there kind of created that opportunity. But wow, so
And Googie's team has gone undefeated in this for the entire night.
yeah,
in SOCL
absolutely.
200.
They had one tie. Everything else was wins. Congratulations to Googie, Donuts, Penguin, and Hark Mollis for winning SOCL 200. Yeah.
Yeah, from when I'd
He was like, tell the watch my montage. It's gonna be super good.
Hello.
Great game, guys.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, everyone on the stream, downvote FFJA's montage. He was uploading it and he's being annoying, and he's not gonna stop uploading it, and we still won.
Hey, leave yourself.
Oh my god, and he's sending death threats. Like, what are you, an ISIS? Seriously.
Hey, Ranger, you have any words for the winner?
Ranger's not in here.
Ranger.
No,
did
Ranger's
not
not
win.
here. Mr. Gunn?
I just want to say that I'm very impressed that you guys managed to go undefeated in this entire tournament.
Yeah, just
Good game,
one
everybody.
versus
Good night.
Ease team. The very first match.
Yeah, we tied.
Squid Hub
But
2.
that's still
he-
undefeated.
I know it's undefeated, but like that was the close. I mean, that game was not
Less
really as
than
close
an
as this one. This one was way closer than that game. I think. I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and FFJ's montage should be in the subreddit soon. Everyone please download it, because he's just being annoying.
Well, all I know is this makes me 2 for 2 on tournaments that I've played in that run longer than 3 hours. So.
You heard it here, folks.
Donuts confirmed
game.
having the best conditioning of all Tech Pro players.
Yeah.
I just last a long time.
Alright,
Donuts carried me.
congratulations
yeah,
again.
But if the tournament lasts more than 4 hours, you should really call your doctor.
We're gonna
This
sign off
tournament
here.
did last 4 hours from draft to finish.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Good lord.